Hey, welcome back to Fire and Water Cooking. I am Darren, of course. It is Labor Day 2023, and if you guys are any kind of Jimmy Buffett fans, you'll know a couple days ago on the 1st, it was announced that he passed away from cancer. He got skin cancer, and it got into his body, and he passed away. And I've been a Parrotthead since the late 70s, ever since I was a young kid. So it's very sad. I love Jimmy Buffett and what he stood for, and a lot of his songs really touched me. So in his memory, I'm going to do cheeseburgers in paradise tonight. And we're gonna make it the way Jimmy wrote about. So we're gonna make them big and thick, huge hunk of meat. Gonna make a nice warm bun. Gonna put an onion slice, big kosher pickle, tomato, lettuce, Heinz 57, French fried potatoes, all that stuff. We're gonna make it really good, just like Jimmy sang about and what he dreamt about in that song. All right, guys, I'll be back. I'm getting the oil heated up for the fries, so I'll be back and we'll put this all together.
Smoking, grilling, getting hot and hotter, sous vide and chilling from fire and water.
All right, guys, like I said, I got my hamburgers out here, really big, really thick. I'm gonna try to make a medium rare. I'm not gonna sous vide them first. I'm just gonna make them the old-fashioned way. Back in the day when Jimmy wrote this song, I don't think sous vide was really popular back then. So I could make them sous vide, make a medium rare real easy, but we're gonna try to cook them right on that gas grill. Heinz 57. We're gonna season these up with my all-purpose black garlic seasoning, guys. Fire and Water Cooking Edible Creations. This will work on pretty much anything, but it's really great on burgers. Salt, the pepper, that mellowness of the black garlic, some other seasonings that are in there. Make sure you season both sides. Got these patties pretty thick, and I'm hoping I don't have any issues with them breaking apart on the grill. I'm gonna make sure I get that grill really hot before I stick them on there so they don't stick. But first I want to get this seasoning on there. Let this kind of dry brine into the meat for a couple minutes before we get cooking. I still got my oil heating up, so that's going to still take a couple minutes. I'm going to make sure I check it out with my Thermopen Instant Read and make sure we got that oil heated up all the way. I'm also going to check my burgers, done this with that as well. Make sure they're medium rare, about 134, 132 or so. Got my fries, crinkle cuts, it's going to be great. Cooked in real oil, just like Jimmy loved it, I'm sure. And I'm going to put salt on them right after I get them out of the fryer. This big old hamburger buns here. Got to get these all warmed up on the grill as well. Onion, pickle, tomato, lettuce, all on a big warm bun and a huge chunk of meat. All right, guys, I'll be back where I'm getting this stuff going. All right, it's time to get the grill fired up. The oil's ready to go, so I'm going to get this grill heated up, spray a little spray oil on there. Looks like the oil is just about ready. I'm going to go ahead and start dropping some fries in here, get them going. You should have just enough time to get the fries done and the burgers get done right around the same time. If they have to sit for a couple more minutes, I'm not worried about it. I'll be back when I'm putting the burgers on. All right, guys, if you're familiar with the song Cheeseburger in Paradise, it's about when, what I can tell is when Jimmy, back in the 70s, was piling around and thought he gained a little bit of weight, and he started a big diet, and his diet lasted him about 90 days, and he started getting really, really hungry, and he used to dream about having this big, juicy hamburger when he was out on his boat. So that's kind of where it came from. He was sick of just eating, vegetables and rabbit food and diet food, so he kept having a dream about having this big old cheeseburger. And I can understand where he's coming from. I'm going to go ahead and start putting these on. These are about a little over 1/3 of a pound each, guys. So they are that big hunk of meat for sure. So we're going to let these, I'm going to turn that fire down just a little bit, because like I said, I don't want them to overcook on the outside and be raw in the middle. But I am going to close this lid so that we can get them to cook a little bit faster without burning. Alright, let's get them going. My fries are still cooking. They should be good for another 5 or 6 minutes cooking. I'll be back. Alright guys, it's been about 2 minutes. Time to get these flipped over. They're starting to look really nice here. Shouldn't take long for these to get all the way done. Our fries are all done. Nice and crispy and golden brown. We're going to take them out of this hot oil, and we're going to make sure we use our hex-clad salt grinder to grind up some fresh salt to put on them. Since they're hot out of that oil, it's going to be great. Guys, I think it's time to flip these again. And I'm going to go ahead and put my burger buns up here on the top rack and get them heated up so we can have our warm buns and a huge hunk of meat. Putting them up here on the top rack is going to make sure that they don't get too burnt. All right, these are doing just good, just fine. Looks like they're getting medium rare, pretty medium rare too. All right, I think I'm going to be able to put the cheese on in just a second, and we'll be able to put these things together. I'll be back. All right, guys, let's check the temp. These are looking right at about 128 degrees. So by the time we get these flipped, put the cheese on, let that cheese melt, they should be right there, medium rare. So let's go ahead and get some cheese on these. And they're going to be done in about another 35 to 60 seconds. I'll be back. All right, guys, I think these are ready. I'm going to go ahead and take these off. Yeah, my buns are nice and warm, semi-toasted. Get them all off. All right, I'll see you guys over at the table. All right, guys, let's get these burgers built. Can't wait for that. Got my fries here. Got my bun. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little bit bind too. So I'm gonna put a little bit of mayo on the bottom. And get my burger, toss it right on there, right on that bun. Use a little Jimmy Magic here, Heinz 57, right on top of the burger. Come on now, come on out. Big slice of tomato, some lettuce, nice onion slice here, a big kosher pickle, and a cold draft beer. If you want, put a little mustard on the bun here. Come on there. There we go. A little bit of mustard. Get my French fried taters. And there you have it, guys. That's my cheeseburger in paradise right there. Perfect. A little fire and water, edible creations, all-purpose black garlic. Well, there you go, guys. Cheeseburger in paradise for sure. French fried potatoes, still nice and crispy. Big kosher pickle, cold draft beer, medium rare. Little Heinz 57, lettuce, tomato, onion. Rest in peace, Jimmy. Thanks for watching, guys. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Check out Fire and Water Cooking, edible creations, seasonings, and sauces down below. I'll see you again on the next one. Listen to some Jimmy Buffett this weekend. Appreciate it.